Today I will introduce our Nanjing Zero laser machine. What parameters should be set for marking brackets, curved screens, and the back glass of Apple devices? Open our folder. For brackets, we select the bracket. Taking the 13 Pro as an example, open this file. After opening this file, if this data, it's not in this position, it's offset. If it's in this position, we can click this button to move it to the position of this crosshair. After moving to this position, we place the screen on our laser machine. We can select the red light. There is a red light that aligns with the edge of our screen, indicating that our data is accurate. If such a low probability event occurs, if your data is not accurate, it has enlarged like this. When we click the red light and see that the red light deviates significantly from the LCD, we can select it and click to reduce its size. Although this probability is very low, it can happen. Let's adjust it a few times so that the red light is aligned with the edge of the LCD. At this point, the data is already quite accurate. It is already quite accurate. Alright, now it is perfectly aligned with the bracket. Now that the data is accurate, there is a place to adjust the power. Everyone can see the small hook on the right side, the place where the check mark is. Cancelling this area is the default parameter. Here we have a Q pulse width in microseconds. For our bracket application, the power we generally use is 6 to 8, and if you are very precise, 6 is enough. 6 is enough. Just do it once. This is about how to adjust the bracket application and the power. For bracket application, we basically use a power of 6 for the ink on the edge of the screen, whether it's a curved display, a flat display, or an iPad display. If I only want to mark the ink on the edge, I can mark just the edge or the entire surface. So, what is the conservative data to use for marking ink? We generally use around power level 6, and do not exceed 7. For flat backlit screens, we generally use power levels 4 to 5. For curved screens and brackets, we use power level 6, and for particularly large iPads, we use power levels 8 or 9. For this type of curved screen, power level 6 is generally sufficient. Just remove the ink on the edge and the bracket. This is about the power. Regarding marking the back cover, like the back cover of this Apple screen, what is the general power used based on different models? When we adjust this Q value, we generally use a Q pulse width of 20 to 25. The power should not be too high, just enough. This is about adjusting the power for different screens, including how to align the screen with the laser blueprint. Now, let's add a point about how to adjust the red light for the Hongguang. We can select this parameter and open the options, where there are other settings. In the other section, there is a red light indicator that we can turn on. We can freely mark a square on this. After marking, there will be a square mark left on the panel, and then we check the red light. The red light X displacement, Y displacement, and scale can all be calibrated very accurately through the parameters here. For example, if I mark a square in this place, right, as long as the red light aligns perfectly with the square, then the red light calibration is considered complete and you can save it directly. This is about how and where to calibrate the red light. If you have any other questions about the laser machine, you can contact us.